Hi everybody, Emma here. My absolute passion is empowering children and young people to believe in themselves, to be true to themselves and to live happy lives. And I currently do that through one-to-one and group coaching of children and young people and support and training the adults around them, be this parents, carers or professionals. It's my absolute honour to be doing a short video for young carers via MYTime. I was a young carer myself, which led to me feeling really passionate about working with young carers when I was an adult, and I worked for about 8 years on the Young Carers project in Brighton and Hove. We had some fantastic celebrations during that time, one of which was designing a new assessment process for children and young people as a carer, which was actually quite rare back in that time. We're going back about a decade. Where I designed it so the questions were child friendly. It showed an importance to your education, to your social life, and also another success at that time with the project was many young carers were being asked to leave Young Carers projects at the age of 18, which I just thought was awful, because adult services were mainly targeted at OAPs supporting a loved one, as in their husband or wife. So I campaigned. I ended up taking a group of older teenagers to the Houses of Parliament, and I did a talk to the MPs to say I think Young Carers Project should stay open till the age of 25. I worked with some sociologists and they put together a study, and now it just humbles and delights me that so many Young Carers projects are supporting those up to the age of 25. So that's a little bit of my background, and just to say, I know as young carers we are all different, we all have different personalities. I would by no way be telling you what to be doing, so this little video is just a suggestion of something that you might like to do to keep yourself safe and happy at this time. So big love to all of you. So what I thought would be a great activity, as it's something that I've had great feedback from, is about making yourself, I don't know if you can see that, an isolation safety shield. I don't know why I did that funny voice. Here we look at different aspects that are going to keep you having more up days than down, and for you to be thinking about your prioritising yourself, your own emotions, your own mental well-being at this time. So I want you to get some cards. If you don't fancy making it out of card, you can just draw it on a piece of paper. But the feedback I've got is that people have been really enjoying doing art and craft activities. So get yourself some card, draw yourself your safety shield shape. That looks a bit like a prefect badge. You might want to do a circle. Somebody earlier did a heart, whatever you like. Cut it out, and then I want you to divide it into 4 sections. So you can see here I got a bit creative and ripped up some tissue paper that I had stored away in a box somewhere. But I've left them blank apart from the headings because I want this to be really driven by you. But the suggestions for your headings for your shield are safe people, safe activities, safe places, and my strengths. Let's look at each one of these. You will be drawing, sticking, writing, whatever you think in these categories. When I talk about safe, I'm talking about emotional safety. And by that I mean calm, peaceful, joyful feelings rather than angsty, exhilarated feelings. So let's talk about safe people. Sometimes, especially as a young carer, we can feel like we're carrying all the responsibility that other people don't really understand. But actually, there are lots of people who can help. So at the moment, you might feel you can only speak to the adults in your home. But do remember, you still have contacts both at school, you might have a one-to-one key worker, and also trusted friends. I want you to first think about the adults in your life that you could put down under safe people, because these tend to have more power to help you. But friends are still important. You might have pets. They might not answer back, but I've been helping my neighbours out with their dog and I find him great company. So think about who you might put down here Think about, can you let go some of the responsibility? Who could you trust to talk to? Safe activities. Now, often people might put, oh, I like rock climbing or whatever as their escape activity. And obviously our activities have shrunk. We can only be doing stuff in our own home. But you might find you enjoy doing art. Some people can lose themselves in their schoolwork that they're being set, particularly if they've got favourite subjects, photography, maths, cooking. You might like doing some online activities, singing, Joe Wicks, meditating. There's lots, I know lots of teenagers are loving the apps that you can get for mindfulness. Have a think about what your safe activities are. Safe places. So what I'm hearing from lots of families is that you can really feel like you're on top of each other. So I want you to think about, as a family as well, not just individually, where are all your safe places? So it could be your bedroom, it could be your bed, I've heard the toilet, the lounge. People have been making dens in their garden. Where are your safe places? Do other people know that's your safe place? What do you like to happen in your safe place? Do you like quiet time? Just really think about your space. Personal space is really important, and having the confidence to vocalise what you write on here with those in your household is really key for you to feel emotionally safe and happy and up. And we could all do with a bit of time out now and again. Strengths. What are your strengths? So as young carers, we often develop amazing strengths. I know my experience as a young carer gave me really good empathy skills, compassion, kindness, listening skills, and it definitely influenced my career path. I was always a bit fed up of people presenting it sometimes as doom and gloom, being a young carer. Don't get me wrong, there were times where I thought, oh, it's not fair, I want to do whatever my friends are doing. But I learned so much as a young carer, and I know, I'm able to do a lot of great things because of the skills I learn. So think about the strengths as a young carer, but also what else? Are you good fun? Can you make an awesome cup of tea? What would your friends say? What would your family say? It's not showing off. It's really important that we celebrate our strengths, and at times that are tough, that we remember them. And once you've made your shield, I want you to put this in a real visual place. Now you might want to keep it private, but put it near your bed, in your diary, because these things, all these areas, and remembering these areas, are what's going to keep you safe and happy at this time. It's really important. So there's just a suggestion as an activity. You might want to do it on your own, you might want to do it individually, you might want to do it as a group, as a family. But I'd really recommend it because I've had some fantastic feedback. So I hope that's been useful. I'd love to see them if you do make them. And please make sure you celebrate yourselves, in that you stay safe and that you stay happy.